If you are going to be using a leave-in conditioner on your hair, the best type of leave-in conditioner to use is the liquid leave-in conditioner. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Eunice and welcome to my channel. Kinky Felisa. This is a natural hair care channel. We share more tips on natural hair care, product reviews, DIYs, anything, any great information that will help you grow your natural hair the right way. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about leave-in conditioners, and specifically I'm going to be talking about creamy leave-in conditioners versus liquid leave-in conditioners. So there are different types of leave-in conditioners on the market. We have leave-in conditioners that are thicker and creamier, and we also have leave-in conditioners that are lighter and runny. Let me just put it away. And the essence of me telling you the difference between these leave-in conditioners is because it really helps out a lot when you are going to be doing a style with your hair. Some leave-in conditioners can actually interfere with some styles that you want to do, and other leave-in conditioners can enhance the style. So I have some products here that I'm going to be showing you. These are products that I personally have used before and also currently using. And some of them are creamy leave-in conditioners, others are liquid leave-in conditioners. And I'm just going to be telling you which of them I don't use anymore and why. So I'll first start off with the creamy leave-in conditioners. Okay, so this is the BioCare Naturals Creamy Leave-In Conditioner. This is also a Cantu Creamy Leave-In Conditioner. Now, these leave-in conditioners, I consider them as creamy because they are thicker in nature. Okay, if I open this leave-in conditioner for you to see my video, okay, so it's not trying to focus. This leave-in conditioner is thick. Okay, it is really thick, and personally, I am not using this leave-in conditioner anymore. This is also another leave-in conditioner that is thick, okay, more has this lotion-like consistency. Yeah. So thicker leave-in conditioners contain a greater portion of emulsifiers and also oils and butters, and yeah, it contains a lot of those. So if you look at this leave-in conditioner, the first ingredient here is aqua, which is water, but the second ingredient, let me tell you, is canola oil before cetyl alcohol and then shea butter. So that is how it goes. So you can see that even the second ingredient here is an oil. This, and then the other ingredient here is an emulsifier. So these two ingredients actually make up the reason why this product is really creamy in nature and thicker in nature. Now, if you look at this leave-in conditioner as well, the first product here is water, okay, and then we have cetyl alcohol, which is an emulsifier, and then we have peanut oil, shea butter. So you can see that these two products have water, but it has a lot of oils and also emulsifiers in there. This is what makes the product really thicker and creamier. Now let's come to the liquid leave-in conditioners. Now this leave-in conditioner is the As I Am So Much Moisture leave-in conditioner, okay. And if you look at this leave-in conditioner here, the first ingredient is water, and then we have glycerin, we have aloe leaf extract, we have a whole lot of extracts before. So the cetyl alcohol is at the latter part, and then there is citric acid, benzimonium metasulfate, and a lot of other ingredients here. But personally, I'm not even seeing oils in this product, okay. It has a lot of extracts, plant-based extracts, and then emulsifier. So this is also the liquid leave-in conditioner. Now, Most of the times when you are using a leave-in conditioner on your hair and you're going to do a style like a wash and go, sometimes when you're using these creamy leave-in conditioners, they can interfere with the gel that you are using for your wash and go. That is why usually we recommend, or it is recommended, that when you're using when you're doing a wash and go, you don't apply a leave-in conditioner. This is because if you don't apply the right leave-in conditioner, we might end up with hair with a lot of flakes in it, and then the product will not really define your hair as much. So these creamy leave-in conditioners contains, if you're comparing it with this one, I would say the liquid leave-in conditioner has a lot of water compared to this. Even though they both have water in the first ingredients list, this is more moisturizing than this. And personally, I do use the liquid leave-in conditioners. The reason being that currently my current regime limits, or in my current regime, I'm limiting the amount of oils and butters that I use in my hair. And the product that I use, I make sure that I use products that do not have oils and butters in the first 5 ingredients lists. So such products are creamy in nature, which is why these products are creamy in nature. Now, this leave-in conditioner that I have here, you can actually pair it with a gel and it will work perfectly because it has a lot of extracts, and you can even see oils here. It means that when you apply this leave-in conditioner before you apply a gel, it is not going to interfere with the gel. So some of the liquid leave-in conditioners also don't come in pumps as this. Let me just show you how this, you can see how it pumps. So this is how the leave-in conditioner, and this kind of leave-in conditioners can also come in a spray form. So if you see a leave-in conditioner that comes in a spray bottle, those leave-in conditioners are also way moisturizing and also has less oils and emulsifiers in them as compared to the creamy ones. So what I'm going to say is that, first of all, leave-in conditioners are formulated to add extra moisture to the hair. Now, if your hair is already moisturized, you don't necessarily need a leave-in conditioner in your hair. So for instance, if you already washed your hair and then you sealed in the moisture with your conditioner, you don't necessarily need a leave-in conditioner. But there are some hair types that appear to be dry because they are still in dehydrated states. Now, those kind of hair types would require leave-in conditioners, okay? If you are going to be using a leave-in conditioner on your hair, the best type of leave-in conditioner to use is the liquid leave-in conditioner. That way, you are setting it as a base to style your hair with it. If you want to use a creamy leave-in conditioner, personally, I feel like if you want to use a creamy leave-in conditioner, it means you're not going to be using a styler on your hair. Because from what I said earlier on, these leave-in conditioners can interfere with the stylers that you were using. Even though they are moisturizing, they can interfere with it, especially if you're doing a wash and go with it. Sometimes if you're going to be putting it as a base for your moves, I don't think it is going to interfere with your style. But if you're going to do a wash and go with it, it can interfere with your style. And personally, I don't recommend using creamy leave-in conditioners in addition to a cream styler. So we have cream stylers that have soft hold, okay? And so if you're going to be using a cream styler which has a soft hold and it's moisturizing, it also has the ingredient as the leave-in conditioner, just that it has added ingredients that will give you a soft hold to your hair. So those kind of products, personally, if I'm going to be using a cream styler on my hair, I do not use a leave-in conditioner because the leave-in conditioner becomes unnecessary in this stage. The cream styler would perform the functions of the leave-in conditioner and also add the benefits of the hold to it. So these kind of leave-in conditioners, specifically the creamy ones, personally, if you are going to use them, or if I am going to use them, I'm going to be using them alone. And since in my current regime, I have decided to proceed straight to styling or using stylers on my hair, these type of leave-in conditioners have been rendered useless in my regimen. I don't really use them anymore. And if I don't have any leave-in conditioner at all, and I am going to use this type of leave-in conditioners, what I'm going to do is that I will dilute it, use it, and then discard it. So I'm not going to dilute it and put it down for a couple of days to use it again. I will dilute it, use it instantly, and discard it, because if you leave it down, if you dilute these kind of leave-in conditioners and you leave it down for a while, it might attract microbes, bacteria, whatever into it, because it doesn't have preservative that will preserve it. So if you are going to be using these kind of leave-in conditioners and you want to dilute it, please discard it immediately after you use it. So that brings me to the liquid leave-in conditioners. These type of leave-in conditioners are my favorites because personally, if I want to inculcate moisture into my hair and I still want to add a leave-in conditioner even though it is not necessary, what I do is that I use these type of leave-in conditioners as the base, and these type of leave-in conditioners also pair well with gels because they are liquid in nature. They don't contain oil, and they are very, very hydrating. So personally, if you ask me to choose between the creamy leave-in conditioners and the liquid leave-in conditioners, I'll definitely go in for the liquid leave-in conditioners because they are the best for me. And I'll be glad to know if you also know about the differences and also which of them that you use. I hope that this video has been very, very useful to you, and if it was, please do click on the like button, give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are not yet a subscriber. And also, I uploaded a previous video. I will put a link up here on why leave-in conditioners are not really necessary. You would follow that when I was talking in this video, I mentioned that in some cases leave-in conditioners are not really necessary, and yes, that video elaborates more on that. So if you are interested, you can check that out. And if you know of anyone who this video will be beneficial to, don't forget to share this video with that person. Thank you so much, and I'll see you sometime next week with another video. Until then, as always, do stay blessed. I love you.